The Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 was a military conflict that took place between India and Pakistan. It lasted for around 13 days, starting on December 3, 1971, and ending on December 16, 1971. The conflict resulted in the creation of Bangladesh, formerly known as East Pakistan. The war was fought on multiple fronts, with significant military and political implications for both countries. Background. The roots of the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 can be traced back to the Partition of India in 1947. The partition led to the creation of two independent states, India and Pakistan. Pakistan was made up of two geographically separated regions, West Pakistan and East Pakistan, which were over 1,000 miles apart. This geographic separation and cultural differences between the two regions led to political and economic tensions, which ultimately resulted in the 1971 war. The political situation in East Pakistan had been deteriorating for years. The people of East Pakistan, who were predominantly Bengali, felt that they were being discriminated against by the government in West Pakistan, which was dominated by people from Punjab. The Pakistani government's policy of suppression of the Bengali language and culture added fuel to the fire. This led to a movement for self-determination in East Pakistan, which was supported by India. The Pakistan Army, under the leadership of General Yahya Khan, cracked down on the movement for self-determination, leading to widespread violence and bloodshed. This further escalated the tensions between India and Pakistan, with India accusing Pakistan of committing genocide in East Pakistan. Events leading to the war. The final trigger for the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 was the political crisis that emerged in Pakistan after the general elections of 1970. The elections were won by the Awami League, a Bengali nationalist party, which had won a clear majority in the National Assembly of Pakistan. However, the Pakistan government refused to transfer power to the Awami League, leading to protests and strikes in East Pakistan. The Pakistan Army was called in to suppress the protests, which led to a full-blown military crackdown on the people of East Pakistan. India saw this as an opportunity to intervene in the crisis and provide support to the Bengali nationalists. India began providing sanctuary and training to Bengali refugees who had fled to India to escape the violence in East Pakistan. Pakistan responded by launching a preemptive strike on the Indian Air Force bases on December 3, 1971. This attack was followed by a full-scale invasion of India by Pakistan. The war had begun. The war. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 was fought on multiple fronts. The main theater of war was East Pakistan, where the Indian Army, supported by the Mukti Bahini, a Bengali guerrilla force, launched an offensive against the Pakistan Army. The Indian Air Force also played a crucial role in the war, with its aircraft launching numerous sorties against Pakistani targets. The Indian Army made significant gains in East Pakistan, capturing major towns and cities. The Mukti Bahini also played a crucial role in the war, launching guerrilla attacks against the Pakistan Army and disrupting its supply lines. The war also saw significant naval action, with the Indian Navy launching an attack on the Pakistani port city of Karachi. The attack, which was carried out by missile boats, resulted in the destruction of several Pakistani warships and a major oil storage facility. The war ended on December 16, 1971, with the surrender of the Pakistan Army. Around 90,000 Pakistani soldiers were taken as prisoners of war by the Indian Army. The war had lasted for just 13 days, but it had significant military and political implications for both countries. Aftermath. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 had far-reaching consequences for both India and Pakistan. The war resulted in the creation of Bangladesh, which became an independent country after the war. It was a significant geopolitical shift in South Asia and the Indian subcontinent. For India, the war was a significant victory, both militarily and politically. It demonstrated India's military might and prowess, as well as its support for the Bengali people. It also enhanced India's standing in the international community, as it had played a crucial role in ending the conflict in East Pakistan. The war also had a significant impact on Pakistan. The defeat in the war led to the fall of the Yahya Khan regime and the rise of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. The war had also exposed the fault lines within the Pakistani state, with the East Pakistan crisis highlighting the ethnic and cultural differences within the country. The war had also resulted in a significant humanitarian crisis. It had led to the displacement of millions of people, with thousands of refugees fleeing to India. The war had also resulted in widespread violence and bloodshed, with reports of genocide and atrocities committed by both sides. The war had also strained the already fragile relations between India and Pakistan. It had left deep scars on the psyche of the people of both countries and had further cemented their mutual distrust and suspicion. Conclusion. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 was a significant event in the history of South Asia and the Indian subcontinent. The war had resulted in the creation of Bangladesh and had significant military and political implications for both India and Pakistan. The war had also exposed the fault lines within the Pakistani state and had resulted in a significant humanitarian crisis. The war had also strained the already fragile relations between India and Pakistan, which had far-reaching consequences for the region. The war had left deep scars on the psyche of the people of both countries, and its legacy continues to influence their relationship to this day. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 is a reminder of the perils of political and ethnic divisions and the need for peaceful coexistence and mutual respect. It is a lesson that needs to be learned not only by the people of India and Pakistan but by all nations and people around the world. Thanks for watching. If you like more content, please subscribe to this channel.